Joe. So I mean, I only said that because the dudes. So everybody knows who Saikuno is, and his character. The reason why I said what I said before I was live is one, I don't want to get canceled, and two, I'll be damned if I gotta make 105 more episodes of this shit again, and I'm not doing that. So the reason why I said what I said is because he robs like his character he plays robs so many banks. He has like 5 jobs. How are you down bad?
Yeah, who
But
knows?
part of the reason why he's down bad is because he did a bank heist with the NBC known as the Natural Born Crackheads, right? You know the
what?
craziest people in the Natural Born Crackheads, the NBC.
Yeah.
So he did a bank heist with those guys, and the first time they shot cops, and then afterwards he got fined for like 25,000. And
Wow.
he had like 22,000 in the bank. All that shit got taken away. He was down bad negative 3,000. So he had to get a loan from 2 people and pay that back. And then he did a heist again with the same people, or some with the people in the NBC. He did the same. He did a heist with one person. There's one person he did heist with the first time, and he did with somebody else. So it was like a 3-man group. And guess what happened? He got caught again. So not only does his character not make bad decisions, but he does not manage his money. If in real life, if you have that many jobs, you can't be broke. I'm sorry, it's just impossible.
Yeah, you shouldn't be broke. Yeah, you shouldn't be broke.
He don't. The thing is, he don't work. He has 5 jobs for no reason. I don't get it. like why do you have a job if you know you're not going to work? That don't make sense to me. But it's a video game. It's not real life.
It's true. I don't know why you work all these jobs and he's still stealing or doing whatever the fuck he's doing over there.
I mean, I see why I see why he he only shows it to like 2 out of the 5 jobs he has. He doesn't he don't, and when he does, he really works for only like Burger Shot. You get free burgers. He only goes in for the free burgers. In the casino, he doesn't do shit. He's just a janitor over there. It cleans absolutely nothing. But I'm like, okay. I swear, man, the shit you do in video games, you cannot do that in real life. That's what makes video games so elite. Is that the shit you do in video games, you can't do that in real life. You can't just show up to Burger King and make free burgers and dip. That's actual money being lost.
Yeah, you can't do that crazy shit. It's fucking weird. Just show up, hey, give me all those fucking burgers.
Yeah, let me make me like three Whoppers and like 3 fries and get 3 soft drinks, and then let me get 3 Whopper meals free. No, you can't do that in real life. That's like, you know how much money that shit is for each.
It's a lot of money.
But anyways, man, welcome back to another episode of the APF podcast, episode 105. It is I, the most phenomenal man that has shocked the system once again, aka the coach.
And look, man, it's your boy going forward, not to graduate, but I hope you guys are ready for the podcast. Hope you guys have a good Friday. My Friday's been good. I hope you and your family had a good Friday, and let's get this started.
Man, I'm about to be on my way as well, man. Just after these next 5, and I'm gonna hit that major side, and I'll be done too. And I can't wait. But the NFL draft part 1, we already knew what the vibe was. We all knew Trevor Lawrence was going number 1. And Zack Wilson's name was popping up as well as number 2. I didn't even know he went number 2. I knew he went number 2, but I thought Justin Fields was gonna be higher than him. Even though, did he win the championship this season?
Who are you talking about?
Justin Fields.
No, he was in the championship game.
Oh.
Yeah, he was in the championship game. Um, but yeah, look, everybody, Zach Wilson has been mock draft to the Jets for 8 weeks. My question is, why is he been mock drafted there rather than say Justin Fields? I honestly don't really know why Zach Wilson was mocked there, but that's beside the point. Look, the draft was very, very good. A lot of things happened, right? First off, Jacksonville goes for the Golden Boy, the generational talent that comes once every.
We all knew he was going to go over there.
Yeah, but it's never final until it happens. So it did happen. He's going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And funny enough, his teammate running back Travis Etienne was picked number 25 by the Jaguars. So they will both be playing with each other in the NFL. So I always like to hear those type of stories because those are some beautiful things that happen in the NFL. So number two, obviously Zach Wilson. The Jets did help him get some help. They drafted Elijah Vera Tucker, offensive tackle from USC, because they're going to actually try and protect his life rather than let him get destroyed by the NFL. Rather, because they don't want to have what happened to him happen to Sam Darnold happen to him. So I'm very happy about that. Number three was the 49ers. That was the big pick, the pick that everybody wanted to know. What was it? It was, are they going to choose Trey Lance or are they going to choose Mac Jones? And they chose Trey Lance. Now, I do want to give a little bit talking about this. My thought was always, why not pick Trey Lance? Why would you, just think about yourself, my partner here and everybody listening, if you spent 3 number ones, you spent second round, third round picks, whatever. Are you going to go and draft, Mac Jones, who can't run around, who, yes, is accurate. Yes, he can process information. But when the play doesn't work, because as we all know in sports, not everything's going to work. Can he make those second reaction plays? He cannot. So I never understood why we're just going to put this guy here to, be the pick that everybody said Mac Jones was going to be. So we heard in the post draft press conference after the pick of Trey Lance that Kyle Shanahan said that he did hear about about the entire media and the entire NFL world talking about their enamored Trey with just Mac Jones. I'm sorry. And he said that he allowed them to believe that because he said, as he quoted saying, that, it allows them to continue to work in secrecy. So while maybe all of us thought, man, he's going to go for Mac Jones, really Mac Jones, the truth of the matter was he was really diving in there trying to figure out who he's going to draft. And clearly he made his decision. He's going to draft, or he did draft, Trey Lance. And I'm very happy for Trey Lance. I think he's clearly the play. Mac Jones, I have nothing against Mac Jones, but for a third overall pick, we know who we're looking for. Generational talents, all pros, guys who can elevate your team even when nothing's around them is perfect. And that's not Mac Jones. Mac Jones requires a stable of horse, was it race bred, of thoroughbreds. He requires a thoroughbred level of talent. That's just not what you want at the number 3 position. Drafting somebody who requires you to put everything around them to be absolutely perfect so that they can actually perform to the best of their abilities. So I'm very happy that they decided to go a different way. For me, that was the biggest thing of the draft. We had,
you did have Devonta Smith and Jalen Waddle, both top tier Heismanees. So it does make sense. I mean, those two are like an elite duo for Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
So,
look, they made a good. Devonta Smith went to the Eagles. Jalen Waddle went to the Miami Dolphins. So both those guys are going to get reunited with quarterbacks that they played with at Alabama. Jalen Waddle is going to really help Tua in terms of his speed, be able to push down the field. Devonta Smith is going to give Jalen Hurts a consistent number one wide receiver who he can trust to throw, and it just shows you that look, Philadelphia is more than trying to push Jalen Hurts to the right direction. Pittsburgh, they got Najee Harris, who may have been the best running back or second best running back. They had to get him. They had no running game. My boy, the Baltimore Ravens, we picked Rashad Bateman, wide receiver from Minnesota. Prototypical. He's 6'2", 240 something. He can play the outside, the slot. So I love that pick for us. And that was a draft. They are going to start the draft in an hour or so, probably. And it's going to be fun.
So
do you know Imani Bates, right?
Yeah.
He just decommitted from Michigan State, and he's now open to college and pro options. So that is some news just in the last couple hours.
He thinking like, maybe R.J. Hampton, he got drafted and he didn't go to college. LaMelo Ball, he got drafted high, he didn't go to college. Maybe going overseas and being a pro, doing my thing overseas, maybe making a little money on the side. Maybe that might be the route for me, because if they do it and they're an elite level they're elite level players. Maybe I should go ahead and do what they did. That's always a good option. Not only are you making a little money playing basketball, but you're also playing against grown men versus playing against kids. Because for me, I mean, college, you're playing against people that are like young versus people in the NBA that you're playing who are grown men, who are like in their late 20s and early 30s and in their mid 20s and early 20s. The overseas, they got old. The majority of the people overseas are older men. So, in my opinion, overseas is it would be the better option, because you're getting prepared to play against older guys in the league for 10, 15 plus years. Whereas college, you only get 4 years to play, and you're playing against young talent. I mean, that's cool, but you're not really getting the NBA like feel if you're going to college. Now, I'm not saying college ain't a bad option, but if you want to get the NBA ready type feel, overseas would be the move, in my opinion.
And for me, I just think, look, Imani Bates, I will say this. If he goes to college, I'll be good. But my problem with college has been, until they pay, I really will never recommend college. Now, will it help him become popular? Yeah, it will. I don't think most people know who Imani Bates is. People knew who Zion was when he came out, right? In terms of going to college.
Because he's that crazy kid in high school who has crazy dunks and hops. That's why you got to know.
So Imani Bates is looking at it. He saw people get drafted who, in a sense, didn't go to college, like you said, like
R.J. Hampton.
Yeah, R.J. Hampton. R.J. Hampton got kind of, I don't know how much breath. I do think that going overseas did hurt him in some way, because R.J. Hampton, throughout the beginning, before the start of the Australian League season, or NBL, the NBL, was like a consensus top 3 pick with like LaMelo Ball and James Wiseman and whoever else was there. And
I was shocked that he went 24th. I was shocked.
Yeah, well, he did get injured, so that was part of it. And also, number 2, he
never played.
He didn't play well, I think, during the season in Australia or New Zealand. In New Zealand. It's actually in New Zealand.
He played in New Zealand.
Yeah,
but he traveled around. So
so he didn't play well, and so that's going to impact your rankings. It always does. It's going to impact how people look at you, how people look at your success in the league, and he didn't play well. Even though LaMelo, he also got hurt. Funny enough, both of them got hurt, but LaMelo was was showing he had highlights, he had the threes, he had the layups, and clearly it translated because the guy is fire. Remember, he's coming back in a couple days to play, and LeBron is coming back tonight in minute limit to play tonight as well. Just to
I
give
can't wait
heads
for
up
that.
for you Lakers fans. Been waiting for LeBron. He is coming back, but don't be surprised. The man will be on a minutes limit. A minutes limit. So do not go out there. Look, there is no way they're going to throw LeBron James out there playing 35 minutes.
Give him a nice 30. Give him a nice 30, man.
Now, LeBron can probably, finagle them boys to be like, hey, I need, give me that 40 minutes. But that 30 minutes, I'm sorry. But it sure looks like they probably won't do that for LeBron. But you never know. It could happen. I wouldn't want to give it to you gotta be careful. Now they are a game out of sixth place, as we've heard, kind of going all over the place a little bit here. But the Mavericks have won a bunch of games in a row. Lakers have lost 3 out of 4. They're a game back from playing the Clippers in the first round, getting the series you all want early on. So I really am hoping that the Lakers can win these games coming up and stay in that 5 spot. I really want the Clippers and Lakers as a conference finals because that would be a conference final matchup if they stay at the 5. So
I mean, there's only there's only like 9 games, only like 9 games, 10-9 games left. So
yeah, the season's coming up quick.
And right now I'm looking at it's gonna be like Denver, LA, Clippers, and Dallas, New York and Atlanta, Milwaukee and Boston, and then Utah and Phoenix are waiting for their 8th and 7th seed, and then Brooklyn and Philly are waiting for 8th and 7th seed.
Phoenix and Utah have already clinched their spots. Them and some other team in the East. I think it's Philadelphia actually clinched theirs already. I believe. I'm not sure, but I believe they did clinch their spot already in the playoffs. So that's good. I'm very happy for Devin Booker. He was 14 years old the last time they clinched the playoff spot. Just tells you how bad that team has been.
10 years.
Yeah,
over
man.
10 years.
Man, me and Devin Booker, we the same age, bro.
God,
it's funny enough. Devin Booker, me the same age, man. Generally, I don't know when his birthday is, but probably after.
He's 20. He's 24.
Yeah, he's 24. Yeah, and it just goes to show you, he's been in the league like 6-7 years already because he came in. He was basically 18. So, and he finally got it. I'm very happy for him. You know me, I'm a big Devin Booker fan, and I just think, look, everything worked out. He was able to stay there. Get your boy Chris Paul. He's the point guard. He's the win guard. Because when it comes to your team,
we have to put respect on Chris Paul's name because not only did he get Oklahoma City into the playoffs, he got in the number 2 seed with Phoenix, a team that at the beginning was not really like set up to make top 2 or even top 5 of the Western Conference, and they're 2 seed right now, and his name is not in the. His name is basically like 9th or 10th in the MVP conversation, which to me, I'm like,
doesn't exist in the MVP conversation. Like that's just the truth. Like he does not exist in that conversation. They just do not.
He just don't
take him anywhere near seriously enough to be in the conversation, which I guess I understand. But I do think the guy should get some worth of the conversation because. Look, that team was nothing. He comes to that team and he increases their win.
Even their second seed. They lose 18.
Yeah, tonight if they win, they get the 1 seed. They're playing Utah tonight, so that's a big game as well.
Oh yeah, Then they're gonna be 45 and 18. So
yeah, and they get the tiebreaker, I believe, too. I don't know how many games they've played each other this year, but they would get an extra advantage by winning this game. So what else? We looked at I watched what's his face? Flight Reacts, listen to his new song. That's my type of yeah. That's my type of that was a good song. You know. That was a good song, man. I guess that song was shot before he got back with his girlfriend because man, there's a lot of women there. And that crazy girl he's got over there, batshit crazy.
I don't even understand why he
I
went
do.
back with her.
I know he got back with her because he's a glutton for punishment. Obviously, he's an idiot. I mean, why would you ever get back with a crazy ass bat? Like.
So the Suns won. The Suns won both of the both of the games against the Jazz. So even if the Jazz win this one, even if the Jazz win this one, they would lose in the tiebreaker.
Yeah. Here's my thing. Anderson Varejao signing with the Cavs. I did not know Anderson Varejao.
Why is he back here? Why is he back here, man?
I honestly am so surprised.
I didn't even know he signed to the team.
Like, why is he even still in the league? Like, I thought he retired, but no.
I thought
the Cavaliers like, yeah, we'll sign you, boy. We'll just sign you. We don't care.
I thought he followed Barbosa back to Brazil.
I thought so. I thought he was just
because Barbosa. He's not in the U.S. no more. He went back home. He left.
Well, Barbosa's back on the Warriors now. He's on their coaching staff.
Stop.
Yeah, he really is. I've seen him. He on that coaching staff.
I literally looked at his Wikipedia profile, and it said he went back home. And now I'm hearing that he's back. And he's on the coaching staff now.
Yeah. I saw him too. I saw him. He's part of. He's probably part of the the strength and conditioning team or something, because we know how crazy athletic, how much he could run around. So yeah, I saw him there. He's back on the Warriors, man. The Warriors give all their old players. Zaza Pachulia is in the executive position. Sean Davidson is in the executive position. Like they give all they do is executive position.
Because he contributed getting them rings and shit. So it's like might as well I'm gonna put some respect in your name and I'm gonna offer you this position.
Oh yeah, I agree. It's just it is always a little bit surprising, I guess, when that shit happens. But
I don't even see that his.
It may not be on his side, but I'm pretty sure he's on there.
But what is it? Who? I'm trying to think. Yeah. But I mean,
I was like, damn, he on that team? I didn't even know.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's on the coaching staff for the Nets.
How you on the fucking coaching staff for the Nets already? Damn, that was quick.
Shit. I looked at his Wikipedia page like weeks ago, and I was like, oh, he's on the coaching staff. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. He on the coaching staff, man. That's crazy. I mean, he deserves it. Shit.
He's an assistant. He's like an assistant.
Oh yeah, he's an assistant. I don't know what the fuck assistant should he be doing, but hey, good for that. Good for you. Good for the boy. He deserves it. After all that work, all that pain he put in that body. He deserves it. And he's a great player. But shit, they just said we'll give you a check. We don't care.
It's like if you leave the league, man, you just automatically can get a job.
Oh yeah. You heard today Aaron Rodgers told Green Bay he doesn't want to be there no more.
Oh man, I thought it was a rumor at first. I heard.
Yeah, the truth of the matter is every rumor is true because it just seems to be that way. And I don't blame him. As we all know, he didn't like that they didn't give him the contract. He didn't like that they drafted Jordan Love. So he's like, I don't want to be there no more. So we'll see what happens with that. There's nothing much more to talk about because there's nothing to see. But I don't blame him. They haven't helped him at all.
Everybody want Jake Paul's just disrespectful, man. He's just a disrespectful little fuck.
What did Jake Paul do?
Everybody want his head, man. DC definitely want this man's head in the octagon.
But he already. If you watch a video, right? Yeah, an octagon. Yeah, he said, come in the octagon." So because I don't blame him. He said, I'm not gonna go down to his level and go do something for him. So because he's got his own legacy and all that. So I don't blame him.
No, he only said he really only said that bullshit because he knows he doesn't want to get that work. He knows he don't want to get that work.
Who don't?
And he knows. Freaking Jake Paul. Jake Paul knows he doesn't want to get his ass whooped in the octagon. He not about that life. He really not.
Jake Paul knows if he goes into the octagon, he's gonna die. Okay, he knows that
exactly. That's what he said. That's why he's ducking that challenge.
Self-preservation.
But big boy Usman, he said he want that. He said he gonna want to get in that boxing ring and box his ass too. Shit.
Yeah, Kamaru Usman beats Colby Covington, and then he rest up, and then wants to fight Jake Paul. Go ahead. But boxing is a different thing.
It is that shit. I don't even know what Ben Askren was doing when he was training. I was like, well, I'm trying to figure out, was he ever training or did he just take a payday?
See, everybody thinks he took a payday because he looked just fine after getting hit upside the head. That's the thing.
I think he took a payday. I think he
did. I swear you probably did.
I was like, really? Did that knock to the head just like, oh, it was nothing, and you just laughed it off like you was just gonna get a check? I'm like, well, you a little white man finessing. I see, huh?
Bruh, man, Kamaru Usman, I'm all for.
Bro, I'm all for it, man. I hope you do get in that ring. I hope you do get in that ring, man. I hope you do get in that ring and piece his ass up. But I will give Jake Paul credit. He knows what he's doing by boxing all these weaklings that he be boxing. It gives him that confidence, and it gives him that room to talk as if every time I box, I win. Every time I box, nobody can touch me. Well,
why is these bum ass dudes who can't do shit?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He boxes these dudes that either he boxed somebody that played basketball for over 10 years. He boxes somebody else that is an elite level Olympic wrestler, and he boxed another guy who basically only boxed him because everybody was like hyping his ass up. And he boxed Deji, who all he does is just
he got lumped up.
I mean Deji, I like you, man, but he basically was boxing somebody that wasn't even trying to be serious, and he almost lost. So
yeah.
So I mean, for me to even take you any kind of serious, you gotta box somebody like Tyson Fury's half brother or something. You got to go in there and actually box a high level competitor. Because you boxing all these bums I'm not taking you serious. I'm like, okay, you can box, I'll give you that, but look who you beating. You're not getting in that ring. You're not gonna go 12. I don't even know if you can go 12 rounds. Because 12 round boxing, man, what is it, like 3 minute, 12 3-minute rounds? 15?
Yeah, 15 rounds.
God, see, look.
That's a lot of rounds. I don't know if the Jake Paul fights have been that many rounds because Jake Paul can't do that many rounds.
He hasn't even touched 6 rounds. None of his fights went even 6 rounds. He never even had bombs. That's what
He's
exactly. So
dude.
how can I know? How can we really know how good you are if you don't go the distance? You know, in the 9th or 10th round, we will never know because you are not going to want to prove yourself that okay. Everybody says I can't box, and everybody says that I take the easy fights. Yeah, you do because you don't want to get in that ring and you don't want to go head to head with somebody that is over your level. Like even this Dylan Dennis dude, been talking shit for a whole year to him. He don't even want to fight. He don't even want to fight that. He don't even want to fight him. And then we all know KSI. We all know he's been ducking KSI for a minute.
KSI,
And
look, does KSI still really? Is he still want to fight Jake Paul?
he says he wants to, but he's been the music thing been popping off for him, so he doesn't want to get out of the music scene and then go box somebody and then go back into it because the last time he did that, it was just all hell for that man. So I understand why he's not going to box right now because he's got better shit to do. He's got better shit to do anyway than worry about boxing somebody.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot to go back. Train a lot to become a boxer. What is he? He's 27. Does he really want to try and do all that box stuff anymore? And don't forget that Logan Paul fight. Was like when he was like 26, 25. Like damn, it's been a long time. I know I see the video here, like what 2018, right? That was 3 years ago. He fought him when he was 24. He hasn't fought anybody in 3 years.
Actually, no, I think it was the second one was like 2019.
Yeah, so he first fought Logan Paul 2018, and then some cheese happened. And then he fought him at 25 neck the next year. Then he beat him, more likely in my opinion, because he got hit in the back of the head. That's kind of what happened. But it is what it is. He beat him. And I don't know if he wasn't going to fight. He said, what was it? I'm reading what KSI said. I'm going to fight Jake. I want to fight Jake. Don't get twisted. When I saw he knocked out Ben Askren, I got angry. There's a part inside me that feels like I need to F him up to show him how much of a fraud he is. Best believe when we get in that ring, I'm knocking him out. When he says he wants to only focus on the match when he finished smashing the music scene. I've got a good momentum. Man, that could take forever, dude.
I mean, he is doing like a whole. He is performing in the Wembley Arena next year.
But look at next year. See, look at that. Look at this. He said he wanted the album, the deluxe album, a tour, show, festivals. He's gonna be 30 years old before he does it, and he's not gonna fight him.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm going back to saying that he can't put that off because he's already doing that. So why is he going to put that off and box when he can just do that and then box afterwards?
Yeah.
So I think actually no, he's probably like 30. He's probably like 30. Oh no, he's 20. Oh no, he is 27.
He's 27.
Yeah, he is 27.
The thing is, my question is,
he boxed him when he was boxing Logan when he was like 25, man. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was a long time ago. Like, ain't nobody trying to fight that fight no more, bro. Ain't nobody trying to fight that fight. Fight that Logan Paul fight. I'm sorry, that Jake Paul fight. He's not gonna do Jake Paul. He said festivals, all this, man. That's years.
At this point, if Jake didn't answer your challenge back then, I wouldn't worry about it because he's just a pussy.
Plus, why would you want to get back to fighting? If it was me, the only one I wanted to beat was Logan Paul anyways. That was the one he had real ish with. And so he beat him. Okay? That's it. I would have been done. I'd say, yeah, I'm not fighting. I beat the dude I want to beat. I ain't trying to be I don't care about Jake Paul. Who cares about I don't care about him. His brother.
I will say this. I don't think they had I mean, it was Jake that really set that beef up. To be honest, let's think about it. Why would Jake throw his big brother in the way of a big fight like that? He don't want the smoke with him.
Fight him at that point.
That's like me. That's like me telling you to go fight my battles, which obviously that will not happen because it's got to be something that I got to do. Jake, he didn't want to do that, and he wanted his brother to go fight the battle for him. And what happened? He lost.
Yeah.
So
Soulja Boy's got new songs.
It's really Jake. It's really Jake that did that set up that whole beef between them. Because I'm like, why are they beefing? What do they have to beef for? JJ wanted Jake. He didn't want Logan. Was just a little trophy. He was just a little participation trophy. Nothing more, nothing less.
Bro, Soulja Boy's got a new song called "She Make It Clap." Is gonna drop. It's dropped already because it was 22 hours ago. Like, damn, I didn't know he's still making music. I may have to listen to that.
Is it even? Oh yeah. I mean, the most recent song I've even listened to Soulja Boy was "New Drip," and that was made like 3 years ago.
He ain't lit no more like he used to. The man was a one-hit wonder. You know, that's just what he was, and that's
he back in the early 2000s, back in the mid 2000s, he was lit with Superman. Superman throwing soakers on girls and shit.
Yeah,
but now I mean, like, he's not even there no more. He's really not. And he was over there talking shit to Randy Orton. I'm like, Randy Orton will beat your ass. Like, what is wrong with you?
You know, I have a question. Whose career would you take right now? Allen Iverson's career or Russell Westbrook's career? Whose career would you take? Would you take the guy who now they both won MVPs? Now Russell may have the triple-double record, but Allen Iverson did take his own team by himself to the finals. Okay. Now, to me, who would I rather have? I'll probably want Russell Westbrook. Look, that man's got like 100, like going to have like a 200 something triple doubles by the end of his career. I love Allen Iverson, but Allen Iverson's career just don't compare. It just don't compare. So
he just wasn't. Yeah, his career. Russell was doing a lot of things for his team. I mean, Iverson, he wasn't really. He was doing things for his team, but not like Russell.
Yeah, and I love Allen Iverson, but Russell Westbrook's impact on the game. He made triple doubles his own. Basically, he owns triple doubles. That's it, and you know,
he's Mr. Triple Double at this point.
He really is.
Like every time he steps on the floor, he there's a possibility of him getting a triple double.
Yep.
So,
yep, they really do. Man, oh man. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 8. I'm looking at that game right there. That's the next big game to buy for me because there's I've not played the Horizon game yet. I really do need to look at the Horizon game because it was free and they're about to release the next game this year too. So man, I do need to play that game. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of games out here.
Yeah. I had to get that Road to Boruto. That shit was like $49 for the longest time ever, and it was on sale, so I had to copy it. And there was like a bunch of other Naruto games that I already have that were like $8. Like Stormfall was like $8, and then other games were like $15, like $16. So PlayStation is like really like giving you deals on on a lot of games that you could possibly get.
Yep.
And even though the gaming scene is dry right now, at least they're trying their damnedest to please you Sony ponies and give you deals that you can't pass up.
Yeah, man.
Like as I say for myself, I'm not a Sony pony, but I would prefer Sony over Xbox.
There's only one fucking Sony pony, and that we know of. That boy Jack Mujan, he a Sony pony.
Oh my god,
he admits it.
He will get on her knees and slob them off for PS5.
Fucking.
Man, I was like, man, get your. I almost said the word because the other F word because
his dirty loving weird ass self needs to stop gurgling over him. And I was watching Hard Day's podcast. The last two have been really hilarious, and I don't remember who it was talking about like he's mad that Sony's bringing like games over to PC, and you know how I feel about that. I just think that's stupid. You had all these years to buy it on PlayStation. They're like, okay, ain't nobody trying to buy on PlayStation. It's been like 4 years. We want to port Days Gone. We want to port this game, Horizon, to the PC. What's the problem with that? That's good. That's good. If I had a PC and PlayStation, I'll buy it again. If I can. Number one, it should be cheaper anyways. I'll buy Horizon again. I'm gonna buy this game again. It's on PC now. It's better. And he got mad. I just don't know the guy's name. He just out of my mind. He was on Hardy's podcast. He's a Sony pony, basically. In my opinion, he's a Sony pony. He says he's not, but he is. And he was crying about, look, they released Days Gone. It's on PC. Why can't you buy on PlayStation to support Sony, to support Days Gone? I'm just like, bro. Days Gone.
These game developers don't give a damn about us. They don't give a damn about our pockets.
Man. Number one, PlayStation Plus is stupid. I've never liked PlayStation Plus. I never do, but I still play on the console, so you have to get it. They had to find another way to get money. But look, Days Gone didn't work because Days Gone wasn't a very good game. People bought it. People read a lot for, as we know, they read reviews and a lot. People just didn't like the game. I didn't like the game. It was like Last of Us, but Last of Us was more cinematic, more movie-like, and was a better game. Days Gone, you didn't really care about the main character. You didn't really care about his wife. And the game's gameplay wasn't even really that good. Now, Last of Us gameplay wasn't that good either, but Naughty Dog games just have a way of making you love them, so you just love it. But I want them to port. If they want to port Uncharted 4 to the PC after it's been off the market now, it's been released for 7 years basically at this point. Go ahead and put on there. Go put, Uncharted there. You want to go put Uncharted 4? Go ahead. You want to put Lost Legacy there? Go ahead. I don't care. I just don't care. They've made enough money. There's no more money to be made. They're just going to release it there, try and get a little money from Steam, and move on their way. All of these games are still going to be on PlayStation for a couple years. Then they're going to move. But you got this dude on Hardy's thing complaining about this stuff. And, it just irked me because he's part of this stupid notion that these games shouldn't go to PC. If these games were on PlayStation for 4 or 5 years and people have bought consoles to play them forever, you think I care that I bought Horizon Zero Dawn? If I would have bought it then, now it's on PC. Nobody cared at the time because nobody ever thought it was going to go on PC. And let's be honest, people have liked to play Spider-Man on PC, but people didn't care. People say, I got to buy a PlayStation 4, got to buy a PlayStation 5 because I need to play these games. I would love for Sony to release everything on PC. That would be great. They could do it, but they don't want to, and so they keep it on PlayStation. And if you want to wait for 4 years to play the possible PC version of these games, go on ahead. But Sony's still the best maker of games. These games are still going to be basically console exclusives, PlayStation exclusives for a long time until they go to PC. And 5 years after, everybody's already played the game, loved the game, talked about the game, and don't care about the game. So, just put my 2 cents out there about that.
I don't got much to say about the Sony ponies, but just let them keep rocking, man, because they're over there supporting people that don't even support them. So, and if they obviously don't see it, then what can you do? You only can tell somebody so much. And it's only up to them to realize that they gotta stop sucking that imaginary dick, and these are let it go. But
man, it's hard for them to suck dick. They little dick in their mouth.
that's all they're like. Oh my gosh! Sony, give me a free PS5. They say no. They say no. They're like, okay, I'll still go down. You get
fucking nasty ass motherfuckers, man. Man. All right, I guess we're done here.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's been our episode, the APF podcast, episode 105. It is the most phenomenal man that shocked the system, aka the coach, signing out.
And look, man, it is your boy going forward. I hope you guys have enjoyed the podcast. If you did, please leave a like. Please comment, subscribe. Look at all the things down below, all the in the description out there. And I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Can't wait to watch some basketball. I'm watching the last episode of MacGyver today. So it's all in all, it's a good day. And I hope you guys enjoy.
Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you're new, you know what to do, and we out this thing.
Later, boy.